Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Alert!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
180. 57, come on.
On 1st down, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, you got deep? Run. King. Hurry. Mike 5'9".
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
Mike. 180. Bring it. Slam. 20 right. 59.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their 40-yard line.
58, come on.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And able to find Green. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. A first trip to the red zone for KC. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 16-yard line.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Let's go, baby. Watch the screen. Easy. Zip. Coming 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, Zoo.
They'll try and run for it with Davis. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Come get some. Inside. He don't want it. Hey, Haywood.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A.J. Green, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Rodgers finding Green complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. A first down carry for Davis. Up to make the stop, the Texans' leading tackler a year ago, Zach Cunningham.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Give me that ball, defense. 10-30.
Now Rodgers. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. This is Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. KC last year on fourth down, 12 of 15, third best in the league, and they're going again.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. Antoine Woods. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. Rodgers now on first down. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. 23 yards, the final tally. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his third touchdown now on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more.
It got his man complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah,
Bravo.
58, right there. Not here. Check safety, check safety. Inside. Watch twist. Watch twist. Showing it, showing it. Watch twist. Watch the twist. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. 10th carry now for Elliott. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much since. Rodgers now to throw. And this one complete to Reed. And he's not going to get the 1st down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 48 yards away. And this one is right through. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the 1st half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Elliott running right. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the 2nd half.
Come on, box it, box it, box it, box it. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, Delta. 58.
They'll run on 1st down. Davis. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers looking deep for Elliott. This is caught inside the 15. 36 yards on the play.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
First down and 10 yards to go.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big thing.
And that's complete. It's Green here. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. No problem there on the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Hey, I'm on alert! I'm on alert!
They begin the drive with Johnson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. That good for 22 and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
A gain of 14.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Kill. Check 3. Top left. Check 13. Bang. Check. Lucky. Oh, my God.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson.
Check 50.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
That good for 19 and a first down. Here's a run with Balaj. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Kalen Balaj, his first touchdown of the new season as his guys are able to regain the lead. Bullock good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Rodgers now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Davis. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
318, 630. Take 30.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, C6.
From the 41, Rodgers. He's got Green. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Hey, 88. Hey, exit. 58 the mic.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.